That ain't my girl.
Hey you guys, your girl Christina back with another video. Long time no see. It's been like a week and a half since I put this camera out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. However, today is Saturday. I went to work today and my hair is like this because my friend wedding was last week, but I'm about to change it and take it out. I gotta do something else with it. We about to go to a cookout, so I am gonna change my hair because I don't really like the style anymore. So y'all going on this journey with me. That's what you need to know. I just want to say, last time I got on here, I was like, oh, it's been a week. That was yesterday. And I said I was going to do my hair and I was going to show y'all. And I didn't do any of that. However, what I did was I wound up putting on like a half a wig and calling it a day. And then this morning at 9 a.m. I got up and I went to the African braiding shop. And I got some bulb knotless. I was in a braiding shop. My appointment was for 9. I didn't come washed on purpose because they do wash hair. So I didn't come washed. But I guess they were trying to figure out who in the shop was going to do my hair. And then, so my appointment was at 9. They didn't start braiding my hair until a little after 10. It's like 10:15. My hair appointment was supposed to be 3 hours long. And I was there until literally almost 3 o'clock. So I was very irritated. The braider so the owner started braiding my hair and she did like this first front half on this side. But then my actual braider who's gonna be braiding the rest of my head came over. And she was a young girl, and this is why you don't stereotype people. But in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, you know, I got me a young girl. You know, they like their hair done to a T. So I know she really gonna slay my hair. While my hair came out good, her work ethic was not, it was trash, okay? Literally, she was disengaged. The owner had to keep telling her like, oh, you're making the parts too big. You need to make them smaller. So the owner kept coming over and doing the parts to make sure everything was even, because she was like, everything needed to be even, like, you gonna give us a bad review, all this stuff. Then like the girl was talking about she was hungry. I'm hungry too, okay? I thought I was gonna be out of here by 12, 1 o'clock. It's almost 3. I want to go home too, baby sis. I'm hungry too. So she got somebody to drop her off food to the shop and then proceeds to walk over to the bag to pick up a chicken to take a bite. When I see her take a bite, I looked at her with them eyes. She put that chicken tender down. She brought her ass right back over and started doing my hair again. First of all, what I hate is, don't be unprofessional. That's one. I'm not saying you can't eat, but you're eating at the expense of my time. You're inconveniencing me because you're supposed to start my hair at 9 and you didn't start till 10. Now you gonna stop to take a break to eat, bitch? Don't piss me off. So I was irritated with that. Then when she was ordering, she had called her uncle to order her food. She put the phone on my shoulder and I looked at her. I was like, and she was like, I'm sorry. Yes. Because I don't know what the fuck and the owner was like, why'd you put the phone on her shoulder? Now, mind you, they're all like African. So she's like yelling at her or whatever, telling her to get the phone off my shoulder. That's so rude. She was like, I'm so sorry. And was laughing or whatever. But like that, I have been to the braiding shop before. The first time I went, they had like a boho special. It was like $280 for like butt length boho. When I went, my experience was cool. The only thing I didn't like is I saw like ants in the shop, and it wasn't everywhere. It was just in this corner, but I was near that corner, so of course it irritated me, but nobody else had the issue with the ant thing. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I went back because I'm like, at least I know my hair gonna be done, and then, you know, in 3 hours or whatever like that, because they was pretty fast last time. But then they gave me this young girl, and like, she was slow. Like, the owner kept having to come over and tell her how to do the parts, kept correcting her, kept making her do the braid. Like, it was just like, when you, and I booked an appointment, okay? Let's be clear, because they take appointments and walk-ins. I feel like when you book an appointment, you should get a specific person, like an experienced braider, to do the person who booked the appointment hair. If you got walk-ins, maybe you should have put her on your walk-in people, because I'm coming to get a specific service and I have expectations. And you knew that she wasn't going to meet the expectations, because the owner even apologized after she finished my hair and kept saying I'm sorry about that. These young people, they just what'd she say? She said these young people, they're just something she said. She said something, and then she said, and they just play too much and they don't take nothing serious or whatever like that. And I'm like, I'm not even going to hold you. I'm going to pay what the price is, but to be honest, I really should have got a discount for that kind of service, because it was a big inconvenience to me and my time. And for the amount of time that I was sitting there, I sat there longer to get the bob boho knotless braids than when I went the last time and got the butt length. That's how you know it's a problem. And I got more boho than I got braid. So my thing is, the experience I had this time was worse than what I had before. And also, it was longer, but the service that I got was supposed to take less amount of time. Whatever. So now I'm irritated. So I'm just getting home. When if my appointment would have went the way they were supposed to go, I would have been finished cleaning the bathroom. I would have been done everything that I need to do, and I wouldn't even be on here well, I still would have been complaining. Let me just be clear. But at least I would have been able to wind down a little bit earlier. It pissed me off. But needless to say, I'm home, so I'm about to start cleaning, try to unwind, and go be a wife. So I'll hop back on here later. Yeah. Okay. So I'm currently on my way to Uptown Cheapskate. I always say Uptown Cheapskate. Let me see which one is better. Neither one. Okay. Like that. I don't know. I hope y'all can see me. But I always say Uptown Cheapskate. Scape, but it's Uptown Cheapskate. So I'm on my way there now to sell some clothes I've been holding on to. A lot of these clothes I just can't fit. They're either too big, too small, or I don't like how it look on me. But most of them are either too big or too small. And I have this thing where, like, I obviously can't let clothes go. So that's what's happening here, which is why I'm taking them to Uptown Cheapskate, because it just don't make sense with me holding on to them. Also, even though I know I'm not going to get all the money I spent for these clothes back, the fact that I'm able to, you know, get something for them, I guess, I will let you guys know if it's worth your time. What I usually do is I take my clothes to, we have like a church bin by where we live, and I usually just take it there and donate the clothes for free. Here we go. So I dropped my items off, and essentially what they do is they sort through the clothes and see like what they sort through the clothes to see what is desirable, what's like in fashion, what's in good condition, like the quality and all that stuff. And based off that, they give you a third of whatever the cost is for that, which the only thing I'll say about the third of the cost thing is, if you are in a situation like me where you paid full price for the items, like maybe you're outside of your 30-day window for returns, at that point you essentially are still giving away your clothes for free, which can be a bit annoying. However, could work out in your favor. Maybe if you bought something cheaper. So like the items that I'm selling to the store, that the store might take, that like I got from Shein, I don't really care about getting a third of the cost back for that, only because I didn't pay that much money for the stuff. Now, money is money, don't get me wrong. So it's like, yeah, but at the same time, But like the items I ordered off Amazon that I couldn't fit, that were really good quality, if I paid $25 for a shirt or blazer and it was too tight and I couldn't fit it or whatever, at that point, essentially what I was saying earlier, you're like, it feels like you're giving the clothes away for free. That's what it feels like. Now granted, I could just donate it and, you know, not get anything for it, so it's not the worst thing in the world, I'll say. But moving forward, ordering clothes, I would suggest that if you can't fit it, send it back and get your money back. Because I realized that like a lot of us waste our money, we can't fit things, and then we hold on to it, and now we're out of money, and it's like we're constantly wasting our money. And when you have goals and plans, you don't have time to be wasting no money. And that's kind of like, that's my downfall. That's one of the things that I dislike, that I actually need to work on. I will hold on to things that, like clothes I bought, I can't fit. I'll hold on to them like, oh, well, when I lose the weight, I'll be able to fit into it. Or if it's too big, it'll be, oh, I'll take it and get it altered. But I'm just spending more money on that thing, more time on that thing that I obviously can't fit. And I don't send it back. I just keep it. It stays in my closet. I'm out of however much money I paid for it. And now I'm in a situation like this where I'm now either donating the clothes for free. People need clothes, so that's okay. Donating the clothes for free, or essentially getting ripped off of the price of the clothing. Because Uptown Cheapskate, Plato's Closet, all of those are, they are thrift stores. They resell clothes, and they're not actually paying for like an incoming shipment of anything. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't really know what to say, but it is what it is at this point. Like, I'll say at least I am getting something back, so I'm not gonna complain about that at all. I'm just shedding light on the business. And let me just say this. So, 1 second. Hey Siri. Directions to LA Fitness, Owings Mills.
Getting directions to LA Fitness.
They're closed today. Never mind, I guess I'm going home then. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess I'm not going to LA Fitness. So, hey Siri. Directions to Sprouts.
One option I found is Sprouts Farmers Market on Baltimore National Pike.
Just go. Okay, so I guess we're not going to the gym today because apparently it's closed. How did I not know that or Google that? That's a bit annoying. Oh, hell no. Okay, so, and this is kind of what I was talking about earlier about turning in clothes. So what I'll try to do is I'll try to take some clothes to Plato's Closet too and see what I can get for that as well. However, Uptown Cheapskate it's a thrifting store, but essentially the idea or what they're going for is selling upscale things at a cheaper price. So like out of everything that I had in my basket, they only took 2. And mind you, I told y'all I had like maybe 47 items. It wasn't that many. It probably was like 25 or something like that. But out of all of that, they only took 2 items. 2. Those. Thank you. So you could imagine how irritated I must be. Because when you think about it, I packed all my stuff up, put it in the bag, left it in the bag, couldn't do the bag, put it in the cart, drove all the way here, waited 45 minutes, and they only took 2 items. 2. So when I was in there, I was looking around and I noticed that a lot of they're also focused on what's in like what's popular right now too. So like even the bags, I didn't see any off-brand bags in there. Everything was Coach, Michael Kors, Kate Spade, what's Teflon, I don't know, I don't buy the damn bag, but it was all of that. Nothing that they had was off-brand. So if you're looking to go to Uptown Cheapskate to trade in clothes, you might be wasting your time if you don't have anything that's really considered popular or upscale. Also, this other lady that was in there, they didn't take any of her stuff. They gave her like 2, she got back everything that she brought in. They literally gave it back to her, and she was there before I was there, so I know she waited like a good 40 minutes. And she was just looking like, first of all, why the hell was I just in the store and these 2 girls just walked out with hella shit? And I'm looking at the cashier like, so, you see that? She like, what? I'm like, the 2 girls that just walked out of here with all that stuff. She's like, No. Well, it's not much I could do about that. Oh, that Mercedes truck is so nice. Excuse me, ma'am? I'm back in the house. I done put my hair up in a ponytail. Just trying to find like some new stuff to do with it or whatever. But anyways, so I remember I was telling y'all about the girls who stole all that stuff out of Walgreens. Why would they do that? Like, I was very in shock about that. Very in shock. Anyways, they didn't have the Sleep Well or Better, something like that, in Walgreens, so I did get these instead. The instructions say to take 2 gummies 30 minutes before you're about to go to bed. So I just took 2, and we're gonna see how my body reacts to it. We're gonna see like what happens, essentially. That's the only thing we can do is a waiting game. So I am about to take a shower and go to sleep, so I will get back on here in the morning to let y'all know how I feel after taking these, because that's what's really important. We need to know how the body's gonna feel. So I'm getting ready for work, and today is my half a day, and I'm also planning a date night for me and my fiance tonight. It's gonna be in the house. I'm getting dressed right now. I am working from 10:30 to 3:30. He gets off at 5. Well, I told him to leave work late, so when you don't have a man here, you have to do that to get into your dress. Okay. Woo, okay. So I told him to leave work late because he was gonna leave early. I'm like, no, leave at 5. So hopefully he listens to me and leaves late, so that way I have enough time to come home and plan everything. I'm gonna go to work. I'm going to, after my shift, I'm gonna put in an order for food at a Senegalese place so I can bring it home. And then we're gonna do like a movie night / game night. So when we first come in, we're probably gonna do the games, and then we're probably gonna end with the movie, just, you know, because it's like wind down. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna try to take you guys with me to pick up the food. I also have to return some shoes as well, so we'll see about that one. But that's all I have for right now. I'm about to head out for work, and I'll see you guys back here later on. I was debating on if I was going to take you guys with me, like take my camera out the house, or I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'll be back. Okay, I don't know if y'all can hear that rain, but it's loud, and I'm yelling because the rain is so loud I can barely hear myself talk. However, I'm on my way to it's just so loud. I'm on my way to the food place to pick up our order of food for our date night tonight. And if you saw in the last clip, I'm planning date night. So I am about to go pick up our food. I'm not going to have time to return the shoes like I thought I was going to. So I'll probably do that tomorrow on my break. Oh, the rain's coming down. So I'll probably do that on my break tomorrow, return the shoes. I hate when I say it's really annoying. But I'll do that on my break when I return the shoes. On my break, I'll return the shoes tomorrow. God darn it. Hello?
Hey, boo.
Hey, honey.
What time do I gotta leave work?
5.
Okay.
That's too late.
No, I was gonna be here later, but it's fine. I can
What's
pick up
late?
everything tomorrow.
Well, what's later? Because I'm about to go pick up some stuff for us, and then I'll be going home. So if you want to stay later, that's fine. If you have to stay later, that's fine. As long as you're home before 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, I'm about to say.
I was gonna say maybe like 6, but honestly, it looked like it's like a pour down rain.
It's pouring down raining over here, okay? Pouring.
That's good. Okay.
But yeah, as long as you're home by before 8, you should be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Just take your shoes off at the door.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
See you later.
All right.
All right. That's my man. That's my man. But that's good. Oh, that just made me so happy. Because now that just means that I have more time to get our stuff together before he gets home. A lot has happened since the last time I seen y'all. Now, I don't know if it's been a month or a couple weeks or, but my bad, okay? I'm going through this imposter syndrome thing, and it fluctuates. It fluctuates. So I don't really remember when the last time I picked up the camera. I don't know if I had my braids or if I had my braids, but I'm about to take my braids out. So even when I come back tomorrow, my hair will be different. Anyways, yeah, that's all I gotta say. My bad. So recently I've literally been dealing with so much self-doubt, and I have to really push through to get these videos out and edit them. And the crazy part about it is, since I've been in high school, I wanted to do YouTube. And I remember posting my first video and it getting 167 views, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is really working out. And then I stopped posting, and a part of me is like, you know, I wish that I would have kept going then, because now I'm in a space where I'm trying to be consistent, and it's not the easiest thing now. Back then it wasn't that many creators, so it would have been easier for me, in my opinion, to, you know, have a successful channel by now. But then it's like, you also can't dwell on what you don't have, which is hard, because it's, again, it's a comparison thing, right, with myself. And so now I'm in a space where I'm working on just trying to be consistent in every area of my life, not letting, you know, the failures, or what I deem as failures, right? If I don't get 50 views on a video or more, I'm like, oh my gosh, I should take it down. It's like, no, keep it up. So in this season, I am sticking to it. I'm being consistent in all areas of my life, or at least trying to be consistent in one area so it can flow over into other areas of my life. It's not the easiest thing, and honestly, I'm glad that I'm doing it now. I'm glad that I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor now. I'm glad that, you know, I'm sticking to this, because things get hard. So if you're doing YouTube and you feel like it's not the easiest thing, I really just want you to understand it's not going to be easy at all. It's easy for some who have that overnight success, but that's not always the case. So worry about your journey, worry about doing things that are going to fill your cup, worry about what you want. What is your niche, right? What is it that you want to get out of YouTube, or what your YouTube journey is going to look different? Okay, so just keep posting the videos and keep going. And you know, if people don't believe in you, that's not your problem, it's everybody else's. So just keep showing up for yourself, even in those times of uncertainty, because it's all gonna work out. And that's something that I'm learning today, and I wanted to give to you guys. I'm grateful to have this opportunity to be able to come on here and just, you know, spill over into you all. Okay, you guys. So I got on here and I said it's been a couple weeks since I picked up the camera. And then I proceeded not to pick up the camera for like another 2 days. But in all honesty, I was editing a video since August. Okay, so a little backstory. I ordered a MacBook and it was expensive. But I wanted the editing software that came with it, and also my videos for my when I would transfer my videos to my iPad, it couldn't download because the files were too big. My iPad couldn't handle all of the videos that I was producing. So I switched over to a MacBook to have more space and to have more flexibility. Okay, cool. Final Cut Pro ain't no hoe, okay? So for first time like editors, or like if you're new to like YouTube and you're trying to get in like the creative space, I would highly advise for you to take a class. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my hair. To take a class on Final Cut Pro editing, or watch some YouTube videos, because for me, every time I want to do something in my video, I have to like go on YouTube and put it in for Final Cut Pro, and then watch a video of somebody else do it and then do it, which can be annoying. However, I'm still learning. But because of that, it's caused me to be like procrastinate so much, because I'm like, this video is about to take forever to edit because I don't know how to use the editing software as of yet. And so I have to stop and research every time. It is just so but I finally downloaded my video yesterday and finally got it uploaded. I edited it. I scheduled it. It's actually supposed to be coming out tomorrow, which in your case a week before this video comes out, because like I'm happy because I finally got it done. But now I just need to keep the momentum going, because I feel like whenever I don't use, because it's so hard sometimes, I won't use it, and then when I go back to use it, I forget how to do the things that I did in my previous video, which I would know if I stay consistent in using the software. So I'm going to try my best to be consistent. It is hard. I work a full-time job. I have a life outside of this. So it is a lot harder for me, on top of like doing makeup, and it's a lot. So trying to find a balance, but I'm going to find a balance eventually. Right now I am like, you know, still recording and posting, and it may not be here, it might be on TikTok or whatever, but I'm trying to be consistent where I can. So with that being said, I expected this vlog to be longer than it actually is or will be. So I'm going to end the vlog here, and I'm going to start a new one. And it's really just going to be like a daily vlog that I'm going to do with what I'm doing today. But I did want to come on here and say thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you and you supporting my channel. If you are new here, thanks for watching. If you are not, thanks for coming back. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
That ain't